Isabella, it's always looking beautiful outside, but it doesn't always feel like that. How are we going to feel this morning and into the afternoon?
Well, this morning it's feeling pretty cool, very nice, because we do have a lot of cloud coverage in our sky, but it's going to be heating back up. We are looking at 92 today and even hotter these next 2 days. I'll tell you all about it. We are tracking a couple of things here on this beautiful Saturday morning. First is the clouds will impact your eclipse view depending on where you're at, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. Besides that, we will be flirting with 100 degrees come Monday. We're seeing 98 tomorrow in Tucson, and come Monday, we're jumping up to 99, even 100 depending on where you're at. So it's really going to feel like summer is paying us a quick visit these next few days. And besides that, we are going to be staying dry for the next week. There is some clouds in our atmosphere right now, but that will clear out by this afternoon, and we're seeing some dry next few days here in our forecast. Right now it is a little after 7:45 and it is 64 degrees outside. The humidity is 48% and the dew point is 44. There is some moisture in our atmosphere right now just because of some cloud coverage we are experiencing. But again, it will clear out. As I mentioned, there is some cloud coverage that will be impacting your viewing of the eclipse depending on where you're at. Now, yesterday a lot of cloud coverage came in from the west and that is moving east. And if you're in West Pima County, that will clear out first. But if you're in places like Cochise County and even Graham County, you may have a hard time seeing that eclipse because you'll experience some cloud coverage until lunchtime. But thankfully, come this afternoon, the clouds will clear out and we are seeing clear skies these next few days. Now, in terms of viewing the eclipse, it starts in just a few minutes at 8:12 a.m. and the max viewing time for the eclipse is going to be around 9:33 to be specific, and it will be ending come 11:05. So here's your timeline for that eclipse. Where can you see the eclipse? Well, if you're in areas such as Tucson and Pima County, you have about a 75% to 80% chance of seeing it. And as I mentioned, if you're in places like Cochise County or Graham County, you have a little less of a chance of seeing it. If you really want a good view, I would head to places such as Maricopa County and even Pinal County, and you'll have a better chance of viewing it. And if you want the best full view of this eclipse, the Four Corners is going to be your best bet in terms of seeing that eclipse in the eclipse path. Now, as I mentioned, we are in above average temperatures. It's going to be hot these next few days, but thankfully we still can enjoy some cooler mornings. So this is what tomorrow morning is looking like. Tomorrow morning's forecast. Maybe you'll be headed to church. Maybe you're going to the Tucson meet yourself. The morning is going to feel nice. We're seeing 60 in Tucson and Midtown and some high 50s in other parts. Further out, same thing, even cooler temperatures over in Cochise County, low 50s, only 51 in Benson tomorrow morning. Finally, taking a look at your 7-day forecast. Today's the last day of any clouds, and starting tomorrow we're jumping up to 98 degrees and we are seeing sunny, clear skies the next few days and almost 100 degrees come Monday. Almost
100 degrees. I feel like we're at that point right now in the year where you got to wear a jacket in the morning and then take off the layers later in the afternoon, but that's okay. Thanks, Isabella.
You're welcome.